Hello, guys, and welcome to our May Wellness Studio. I am so excited to come in here and just share some great information for you as we get started on this new month together on this journey. So this month we are doing a hybrid calendar of a few different of our favorite programs in our library and then combining it with running. Now, this is totally optional. If you and I had a conversation and your goals are different than what we have already planned out for this group, just stick to the plan that we talked about. But if you want to incorporate some strength training, running, HIIT, cardio, all that kind of stuff, then this hybrid calendar is going to be a great option for you. And then together we're going to run a virtual 5K on June 6th. You also saw a link for a tank top, which is so amazing that you can purchase that yourself, as we as a community love the phrase stronger together. And we love being able to showcase that on tank tops as we go through this journey together this month. I'm here to share with you guys a little behind the scenes of Beachbody On Demand, how you can utilize it to the best of your abilities to be able to gather the most information and dive into a little bit more about nutrition for you. Okay, and so I'm going to share my screen with you as we walk through. You should have in the PDF I sent already gone through the Beachbody On Demand tutorial. But I'm going to show you a few additional things that may not be on there, but I want to share with you specifically about nutrition. Nutrition is the hardest component, you guys, and I want to be able to help you get started on that to make positive changes in your nutrition this month, okay? So I'm going to share my screen and walk through a few things with you right now. And so right now you guys should be seeing Beachbody On Demand. Now this is the way to access it on your desktop. There's also the app, and the app is where you'll go in and you can see the BOD groups, BOD groups right here, and you select that and you're able to access our community in there, track your workouts, your Shakeology, all that kind of stuff. If you haven't got an invitation for May yet, you'll be getting it soon. And so just be on the lookout for that. You will get an email when I send an invite for that. Otherwise, you may see one there from your coach just saying, hey, this is the group, and you can request to join it. So that's that. But if you select workouts, you're going to come to our whole library of workouts, you guys. And there's so many options. It's amazing. And you can go and navigate based on fitness level, time that you have, what type of workout. It is so awesome. I personally access Beachbody On Demand through my Amazon Fire Stick. So that's an option for you as well. Otherwise, you can use your desktop, an iPad, your phone, Roku, Apple TV. There's a ton of options to be able to access all these workouts. So specifically for this group, we are going to, if you are following the hybrid calendar, we are going to be taking workouts from 6 weeks of the work. We are taking workouts from 80-day obsession right here, Lift 4, and Core to Force. All amazing programs. And so we are excited to choose from those. So when it comes to nutrition though, you guys, what I want you guys to do is we're going to get started with your nutrition and just making positive changes. My biggest piece of advice is for you to strive for progress, not perfection. And so if you have specific goals, we can walk through that. But what I want you to do is to navigate how to get started with this new nutrition plan that we have is to first go to 21 Day Fix Real Time. I want you to pick that program. And when you go here, you're going to go under Program Materials, okay? And when you get there, we're going to select Nutrition. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute here to explain something to you guys. When I got started on this journey, that's where I started, was the 21 Day Fix nutrition plan. And what it involves is portion control containers. You may have seen these before, maybe you haven't, that's okay. But this is the simplest way to get started, okay? And we have a whole nother nutrition program called Ultimate Portion Fix where it dives deeper into these containers. It talks about the macros behind it, the science behind it. It educates you on different things. It helps you overcome sugar addiction, emotional eating, different things like that. So if you are someone that struggles with that and would love a lifetime membership to that specific nutrition program, you can get that. Just reach out to me or your coach if I'm sharing this in the group, and we can get you in that. And it talks about family nutrition. It has everything, and it's amazing. But just to get started, this is where I started, and I want to help you get started with this. And so these are the different containers. I'm going to change the screen here for you to get started. So we got fruit, purple, veggies is green. Now you're like, wait, Bridget, I don't have these containers. That's okay. I'm going to help you in a minute. Carbohydrates is yellow, protein is red, healthy fats, and then seeds and dressing is the orange one. Now, these are amazing containers to have, and they're available on Beachbody for $10, okay? So you do have the option to purchase these containers, but there is also the option to use a cheat sheet, which I'm going to share with you here, that I have sent you via email. Hold on, I'm not going to share you. Uh-oh. Stop sharing. I didn't have it on the screen yet. So there is a cheat sheet though that I will upload to the group or send to you via email that has the measurements for you. So here it is, you guys, 21 Day Fix cheat sheet. 1 cup is the veggies. 1 cup is the fruit. 1/2 cup for the carbs. 3/4 a cup for the protein. 2 teaspoons for the orange, and 1/3 cup for the healthy fat. So those are the sizes. So you can print this off, put it on the side of the fridge, and then you wouldn't need to buy the containers, okay? So I wanna start there. We follow a portion control system, and those are the container sizes if you don't have the containers, okay? Something else to note is that you get so many containers based on a calculation, which I'll walk you through, but you guys, I have found, and so many others have as well, when you drink Shakeology, which Shakeology counts as a red, just so you know, but I will show you the food list, that counts as a red. But when you drink Shakeology every single day and you follow the portion control system, so you're eating the proper portions of foods, 2 things are going to happen. You will see results in your physical body. It will happen. And the second thing is you will save money, because you're not overeating, you're buying whole clean foods, you're not buying more than you need, you will find that. And so although you're incorporating Shakeology, which is an added expense, you're going to decrease your grocery budget, okay? That will happen. You don't need to eat as much takeout, which you can still follow that on this plan. It's not about eliminating all the bad things all the things that may not be the healthiest options. It's about how to incorporate them into a healthy lifestyle, okay? So it's not, I can't have that. It's, I choose to have that at this specific day, whatever, if you save it for the weekend, once a week, whatever it might be. But that's all included in there. So I'm going to go back to sharing my screen for you, but just note that, you guys, you drink Shakeology daily, you're going to increase your energy, you're going to have less junk food cravings, and you follow this nutrition plan and eat the proper portion control or proper portion sizes, you're gonna save money and you're gonna see results on your journey and you're gonna feel amazing, okay? So I'm gonna go back to sharing my screen. So we're back to Beachbody On Demand. So not only now have you learned about the containers and their sizes, I'm gonna show you the food list, okay? So here's the food list. You can print this off too. Actually, you know what is a great idea, you guys? Print this off and write on the top of each containers what their sizes are based on the cheat sheet. And then you don't have to print 2 papers and you're saving printer ink. But there, and then this is the food list, okay? And so Ultimate Portion Fix does talk about too how incorporating pizza or wine or whatever it might be, but the booklet here talks a little bit about that. But just know that these are the main food lists to choose from on a regular basis. But for example, if you're like, I want a glass of wine twice a week, that's going to count as a yellow. There's different things like that, okay? For the most part, you should follow this food list, okay? So choosing from the top section of these lists are going to be your best options. Yes, when you get to yellows, they talk about having a bagel down here. That's fine. But for a majority of the week, if you select from this top part of the yellow container, that's where you're going to see the best results. If you have hit a plateau, I suggest you start selecting only from the top section of the food list as you plan out your meals and things like that. But this is the food list, which it's an amazing resource, and just put it on the side of your fridge to have it there, and put the container sizes on top if you do not have your container, if you don't have containers at all. Okay, so we covered the containers or sizes in the food list. Next up is how many do I get, okay? And so we're gonna go under eating plan. Now, please note there is also a vegan-friendly eating plan. So if you are vegan, then there is a plan for you as well. But I'm gonna go to the regular one here quick. And this is a booklet, you guys. It's 75 pages. It shares a ton of information. The thing to note is Ultimate Portion Fix, which I've mentioned, which is the nutrition focus program. It's it's updated all of this, okay? So not only is like this great information, but that takes it to a new level and it gets updated by new things that come out, new things that they find, the macros, all that kind of stuff. So I can't recommend UPF enough, but this is a great place to start, like I stated. So if we go down to page right here, 6, this is where you're gonna do your calculation. So I'm gonna just pick one. I'm gonna say there is somebody in this group that is 150 pounds and they want to lose weight. That is their goal. So you would put in 150 as your starting weight, and you're gonna times that by 11. That's your caloric baseline. That is 1,650 calories. So as your caloric baseline starts, you're gonna add in 400 calories. I'm recording a video. Can you wait a minute, please? 400 calories. So you add in 400, and that's going to get you 2,050 calories. That's maintenance. So if you were someone that didn't want to lose weight, can you go finish Greenbox and then we can?
I already finished. It's already
okay. Then I'll be right out, honey. I'm almost done.
But I did 10 lessons.
Good job. So that will be your maintenance calories of 2,050. So for example, me, I'm not trying to lose any weight. So I take my weight times it by 11, I add in 400, and then I have my maintenance calories. Then I stop there. And it does say that down there. It tells you to stop if you're not going to lose any weight or not, that's not your goal. But if you are, then you're gonna go to step 3 and you're gonna minus out 750, and that's gonna get to you a calorie target of 1,300 calories, okay? So once you have made your calculation based on your goals, you're gonna scroll down and find the plan you're on. So based on an individual who's 150 pounds and wants to lose weight, you're gonna be in plan A based on 1,300 calories. Myself, I specifically eat in plan B right now. When I was breastfeeding, if you are breastfeeding and doing this, you will add 500 calories. For me, I was in plan C while I was breastfeeding. But right now, for maintenance, I'm in plan B. But this individual that I just mentioned is in plan A. So then you look, okay, I get 4 veggies a day. So that is 4 separate times throughout the day that you get 4 green containers full of veggies. The goal, you guys, is when you fill this up that the cover has to go on. You can't like, this is the carbohydrate. Everybody wants it overflowing with carbohydrates. Oh, it's in the yellow container. No, the lid should be able to go on. That's how you know how much should be included, okay? So 4 veggies, this individual would get 2 fruit, 4 protein, 2 carbohydrates, 1 healthy fat, 1 seasoned dressing, and 3 teaspoons, okay? And so just throughout the day, you wanna be like, all right, how am I gonna break this up? I highly recommend you incorporating all different containers throughout the day as you eat them, okay? Like don't do all your veggies for breakfast, all your protein for lunch, which I know you wouldn't do, but don't save for the evening a healthy fat, a seasoned dressing, and a carbohydrate. We want to have a well-balanced meal, okay? And so as you make progress on your journey, you're gonna find different things that work well together. And if you're someone that gets extra serious about this and you wanna try something new, there's also something called time nutrition, which is with the 80-day obsession program. And so there's different ways to break through plateaus, be challenged, try new things. And that's exactly what nutrition can do with your journey. But starting out, this is the best place to start. This took out all the guesswork of me having to enter anything into MyFitnessPal, calculating macros, counting calories, literally, oh, you tell me I get 4 of these a day? That's amazing. I know what to do. And when I worked full time, I literally packed 4 veggies a day. Well, when it was tax season, 4 veggies a day because I ate every single meal at work. It was so easy to plan out my meals for the day. Prior to this, you guys, I ate probably 8 servings of carbohydrates a day, and I wondered why I always had a pooch of a stomach. Well, because I was filling myself with carbohydrates. That's not going to help me get results. And so definitely figure out your containers. And then I encourage you guys to just read along in this booklet. There is tally sheets for you to keep track during the day here. There's a few ways you can keep track of your containers. You can either do that if you are an Android user, you can do that in the Beachbody On Demand app. Or if you're an iPhone user, there's a Nutrition Plus app, which I had mentioned in the PDF of the document I sent you. There's a Nutrition Plus app. That's how I track it. But there are plenty of people that like to do it paper and pen style. So you can either create your own little graphic and put it in a clear sheet and mark it off with a dry erase marker, or you can print these off and just have a tally sheet as well. But then it goes on and just shares more information about, they have meal plan options here. There's like so much information here. Green Containers, it has the food list inside here as well. Okay. So like I stated, you guys, that's under 21 Day Fix real time, program materials, and then go under nutrition, and it shares it all about it right there. Okay. And so if you guys, this is just a deep dive into how to get started with your nutrition. Like I stated, strive for progress, not perfection. Okay. And so you will start to feel a change when you go all in, when you start to make the positive changes, when you're drinking Shakeology daily, when you're pressing play and leaning into this community that is there for you 24/7. Post any questions that you have in there, ask for suggestions. Share recipes that you found that are amazing. We will share recipes that we find that are amazing. Ask different things about Shakeology, recipes that you love or that you want to, if you find something you're like, I don't like it this way, anybody have a suggestion? Like, pour into this community. The more you put in is the more you're going to get out. And I also love the phrase or the quote about, if you put in only half the effort, I want you to only expect half the results. Okay. And so when you put in full effort, meaning you decide to make a change with your nutrition and try these out for a full 21 days, utilizing these containers, measuring your food, everything like that, drinking Shakeology daily. And then let's say you decide to do our hybrid calendar and follow that and run with us, you're going to feel a change. You really, really are. And so I'm really excited that you have joined us, that you're starting this journey with us. Please, please, please do not hesitate to reach out with any questions. Either post them in the group, send me an email, send me a message on Instagram, whatever it is. But I can't wait for you to feel a change, just like so many of us have and still do to this day. That's why I'm here 3.5 years later. The best is yet to come. Let's get started.